Mark, I have to get your reaction to that because Angela Corey, even though your client has been acquitted of second-degree murder, described him as a murderer. Bernie Della Rianda described him as lucky. What is your response to that?
That it's disgusting that they would denigrate a jury verdict the way that they did. Our whole process is based upon the fact that we will trust citizens to decide our criminal cases, and for them to come in after the fact and denigrate the jury, thereby denigrating the whole process, and not accepting this verdict the way they would, only emphasizes the way they've treated this whole case, which is disrespect for everything that most lawyers hold near and dear.
Well, many people are saying that perhaps that was defamatory. Would you sue them?
Well, I think, I don't do First Amendment work, but when somebody has been determined by their peers to be innocent of a case, not guilty, for a prosecutor who is sworn to uphold the law and a jury's verdict to come in and counter that with slander or libel, yeah, if it's there, she should be responsible for it. I would like to say that this was unusual for her behavior or for the behavior of the prosecution team. I almost could have written the script if I just thought of the worst or inappropriate thing someone could have said. I might have come up with those words for them.
Well, let me ask you this then. When you think about Angela Corey, what's your one word?
See, I can't run into the, into the garbage pile or the sandbox with her the way she did. Not the time, not the place for it. Very difficult prosecutor to work with discovery. I think she had motivations in the beginning of this case that had nothing to do with justice. They went in front of that jury, and the first thing they said in their voir dire was that they're seeking justice, and then they treat George Zimmerman the way they did during the discovery process. During the trial, they scream at a jury words that were never, in a way that were never spoken by George Zimmerman, just to inflame passions. John Guy ends his closing argument by saying, "Look into his heart," which is a blatant request for sympathy, which you cannot do, and they do it. So at least they're concerned.